Hello everyone. Welcome back to Susie Saves. I'm Susie. Today we are doing something that is really special and important to me, I think, which is it is the end of quarter one. The first 3 months of the year have passed. So it is time to review our goals for the year, what we are thinking about, and how it's going. So as you can see, I've done a little bit of that so far. But there are some things that we need to change up. So this 3 to 6, let's start at the beginning, I guess. Phone bill was paid. It is currently being paid again now. Car insurance is good. The emergency fund we got filled by the end of the year. The wedding present we got filled. Our trips, we both went on them and that was fine. This graduation present is no longer happening. We had a discussion. He said no thank you. The dad payback has been in the works for a few weeks now, so looks like we were a little bit behind on that, but we're still looking to finish pretty soon. The 3 to 6 month fund, I do think originally this was for more than what I have now, but as of right now we have $3,000 in there, so I counted that as fully funded, which is amazing because it looks like I didn't think I was going to be able to put anything towards it until September, or end of September would be the end of it, and it's already finished. So looking good on that. I messed up a little bit with the Roth because all of the money put in before April 15th goes towards last year's Roth, so that will be starting up again come this next week. But what I'm really interested in is the net worth calculator. So as you can see, I have done my calculations for my net worth at the end of 2023. And the problem with 2023, why I started cash stuffing in the first place, was I had spent all of my trading account money as well as most of my cash. So all I had was stuff that was in my Roth, which obviously you can't take out until your age of retirement. So I just felt really constricted. And I felt like I had no savings. The Roth is a great thing to have, obviously, and it grows exponentially, and I'll show you what the end of quarter one looks like for that. But I just kind of want to diversify my portfolio and stuff. I do not have a 401k as I'm a contract worker, and I have a 1099, so I'm an individual business as well on the side. But so neither of my jobs I get 401k for, which is why I like to put that money just into the Roth IRA. I'm aware that I could get like an HSA or a business account, individual IRA, or a 401k, but I just haven't looked into it yet because I am hoping to get a job that has medical benefits and stuff, as well as like a 401k match. Okay, that was kind of long-winded, but so we ended the end of 2023 with our net worth being $15,000. That is not bad, right? Obviously. Though a lot of that money was obviously tied up in places I couldn't use it, which is probably for the best because I probably just would have spent it like I did everything else. But yeah, so it is time to see what the end of quarter 3 looks like. So this is the end of March. This video will be coming out a bit later, so these numbers might not exactly reflect what you have seen lately in cash stuffing and things. That is just because this is earlier than that. This is January, February, and March, those 3 months. So quarter 1 is at the end of March. At the end of March, my Roth, I had put some money in it last year, but most of this I think is just the compound interest, is at $15,463. Very good. Trading account, that is the next thing that I'm going to really try and put some money into because it can grow. You can pull out the original you put in without tax, anything that grows on it with tax, but I just feel like that's the better place to hold my money. It is currently at 194. Crypto, I sold all of my crypto. I used to get paid from one of the companies I work with in cryptocurrency. I know it's rough. I would much rather they use PayPal, but That company actually just reached out to me again, so it looks like I might be working with them again. And they're still paying in crypto, but this time I think I kind of want to do some research on it and see if it's a good idea to keep that money in cryptocurrency or if I should take it out. But currently I still have nothing. And like I said, 401k, I do not have. I'm not necessarily interested right now into looking into an individual 401k because I don't yet make enough money to fill mine and my husband's Roth IRAs completely. Once we have the money where that is getting filled consistently and we are saving a lot of money, then perhaps I'll look into an individual 401k or something of that sort, or an HSA or something like that. Okay, so for cash, at the end of March, I have not yet filled up the emergency fund, but it does look like it's going to be filled in the next month. It doesn't look like it's going to be a big deal, but so the cash includes the emergency fund, which I'm trying to get up to $3,000. And then it includes all of my cash stuffing envelopes, so pets and car insurance, phone bills, stuff like that. That money will eventually come out, yes, but as for right now, it is cash that I have on hand. So that is just going to be added into this. So this number is $2,588. So not bad. It's about $500 a month that I've been saving in cash, which is lower than I'd like it to be, but I understand that these first 3 months have been kind of busy. And of course, when we get to these later quarters, my husband will have a job as well, so we'll get a lot more money coming in and being able to be saved. My checking account, I think we've talked about this before. I don't keep any money in my checking account because I will spend it if I have it. It is connected to a card and it's very easy to just swipe, swipe, swipe. So that's why I cash stuff, is so I can take that money out so I don't just spend it willy-nilly. Savings account, I currently don't have one. Once the emergency fund is filled, that will go into a separate savings account in a bank that is a little bit further away from my home, so I don't feel the need to go there and get the money. There will also be no card or quick access equivalent to getting that money, so that it's there if I need it for an emergency. Other than that, it's kind of out of the way to go get it, and I'm less likely to spend it that way. So by Q2, some of this cash will go into the savings account, $3,000 of it. And so just be aware that those numbers will switch around a little bit. As for other assets, I don't have anything I think that's worth the amount of money that would go here. So technically I have a car, but the car is not worth a whole lot. I bought it for like $1,500, and it's just a point A to point B type car, so nothing of that sort that would really be worth it, I think, to add to this net worth tracker. After that, I am probably one of very few cash stuffers on YouTube that has never had debt. I don't have debt. I paid for college out of pocket, so I have no student loans. I don't have a mortgage or a house. I'm still renting, so I don't have any liabilities on that front either, which I'm very thankful for. But like, I kind of wish I had that hero story, because so many people are like, this is how I dug myself out of tens of thousands of dollars in debt, and I've just never had that, which is surprising to me because I used to be so bad about spending money, but I never got a credit card. I still don't have one. I know that I probably should actually get one in the future to start building some credit. I would really prefer if my bank would do manual underwriting for when we go to look for mortgages and stuff, but I do understand that they need to be reassured that they will get that money back somehow, so it's dicey, but it is what it is. All right, let us look at our grand total. 94, 2,588, and 65. I guess it doesn't really matter. $18,310. I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay, so that means this first quarter, we have gained $3,233, which is $1,000 a month. And I know part of that is because the Roth IRA was growing compound interest without me really touching it, but I'm pretty proud of that. I hope it's okay to be proud of that. That's like quite a big increase, I think. But if it continues to be like that, then we could end the year with, I mean, double what we started the year with, which would be amazing. I don't know if I specifically have any goals about my net worth, simply because it's not something that I tracked before. But I do think it's a good way to see like concise change over time and just show that the stuff that I've been doing has been working. But yeah, I don't know. I hope this is interesting. I'll let you know if I diversify my portfolio a little bit, or if you want to learn more about what specifically I've put my Roth IRA in, or what I plan to do with the money that's in my trading account and stuff like that. And if you guys have any good recommendations for a high yield savings account for my emergency fund, unfortunately, is a bank that needs to have a physical location. I know a lot of the non-physical location banks hold a higher interest rate, but I do need it to be like a physical location, unfortunately kind of near me, so that kind of limits me a bit to which banks I can put that money in. I also know that some credit unions and stuff only allow you to put in money into a savings account if you have a credit card with them already. So I don't know. If you have any good suggestions, let me know down in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. Go ahead and subscribe. Thank you so much. I just reached 700 subscribers, which is absolutely crazy. Thank you so much. Subscribe if you like the video, like it, share it. I really appreciate it. And I will see you next time. Have a good night. Bye-bye.